Hey everyone, it is an absolutely stunning day outside and it's gonna stay in the 60s all this week. So that means two things. One, plant purge, and two, some direct sowing. So let's start on step one by going and getting our seeds that we've been waiting to plant out and we just didn't have room. We're following the exact same steps as we did for winter gardening because it is winter gardening. We're just creating mini greenhouses. I'm just not as worried about plants that are going to need that cold stratification or long time to grow since the weather is starting to warm up. So in this one, I'm gonna do Mizuna. I've tried to grow this like 4 or 5 times. Truly, I can't get it to go. So I'm probably just going to use the entire packet that's left just to see if anything comes up. Tape it, label it, remove the cap, done. Now we're gonna repeat with 4 more, and honestly, I'm just taking seeds that I've had for a while and I haven't had the chance to get out just to see if they're gonna germinate. If not, I'll use the soil in my garden elsewhere. Okay, and like that, step 1 is done. Now, I definitely should have called this more of a seed purge, but please keep in mind, I've had some of these packs for 3 years, and as you hold on to seeds year after year, their germination decreases, or the likelihood of them germinating decreases. So we went with the best possible outcome. So seed purge done. Now on to some direct sowing. Direct sowing refers to the seed going directly in the soil as opposed to starting inside and bringing outside. It doesn't mean that you have to put it in the ground. You can still put it in a raised bed or in a pot, but you're not disturbing it once you plant it. These are going to be your things like your root veggies, right? Your like carrots. It's going to be things like radishes, things that do not like having their roots disturbed. So what we're going to do in our planter boxes, while I do have plans to make these cucumbers and I have plans for these to be something else, for now, to get that soil working and started, I'm going to plant carrots, radishes, peas. Okay, and I'm gonna have you guys help me remember where I planted stuff where, because I forgot to get my tags, but all I'm gonna do is push aside some of these leaves. I don't want to get rid of them so that the soil is exposed, and take some of my radishes, and I'll do the same with carrots, and just gently sprinkle. Now that is way too many, so I'm gonna be moving, but just sprinkle them and then cover them back up with the leaves. Again, carrots and radishes, things like that do not need light to germinate, but they do need to stay moist. So having these leaves on top will keep those seedlings wet so that they are able to germinate. And we're gonna repeat for the other 2 beds. And just, can we appreciate for a minute how beautiful this soil is because we kept it covered over the winter. It was able to retain moisture. Some of these leaves were able to break down. Now this garlic did get too wet, so it probably won't be a very good bulb, but the soil is what is important here. So let's add some carrots. For whatever reason, I cannot get carrots to grow, so fingers crossed this is my year. And finally, we're gonna plant some peas over in this one, and it has a little netting trellis here that it's gonna use for support. Now I know some people will soak their pea before they plant it overnight. I've not had that problem, so I don't worry about it, but we are done now with peas, carrots, what else did I even plant? Radishes, and then our little seed purge. So thanks everyone for following along. I will talk to you guys later, and keep you updated. Bye.